Hey everyone, this is Sharik. Welcome back to my channel, Videshi Mumbaikar, and today I'm here to review a completely different machine from the ones that I have been reviewing in the past few months. If you have been following the channel, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I have been on a tangent reviewing CF models. The only two models that are left on it are the 300 SS and the 700 CL Sport, which I will be reviewing in the coming weeks. But today I thought that maybe I should try something different, and here we are with this timeless classic, the Triumph Bonneville 1200 Speedmaster. Now, if you don't know, the Triumph Bonneville comes in two different models, the Speedmaster and the Bobber. The Bobber is a single seat, looks a little more stylish, but is less practical than this one. The reason I chose to review this one is because you can turn it into a Bobber if you take the rear seat off. It's very customizable. And I would be remiss if I did not start this review with a little bit of history, which explains why this motorcycle is so timeless and such an icon. We know this motorcycle to be a British classic, but interestingly enough, the name Bonneville comes from the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, USA, where a Texan named Johnny Allen set out to break the world speed record on a Triumph. And then in the 60s, this became the go-to motorcycle for legendary celebrities like Steve McQueen, Bob Dylan, Clint Eastwood. Alright guys, so today we have the 2020 model in front of us. It's almost exactly the same as a 2022, but since they don't have that in stock, I am reviewing this to give you an idea of what to expect from the 2022 model. So here we have a 1200cc parallel twin churning out 76.9 or 77 horsepower with 78.2 pound-feet of torque. Now in the front and back we have KYB suspensions, 310mm disc with floating Brembo 2-piston calipers up front, and a single 205mm disc with a single Nissan caliper in the back. A fuel capacity of 3.17 gallons or about 12 liters, which provides a decent 130 to 140 mile range on a full tank. Now the 2022 models comes in three different colors: a Cordovan red, a sapphire black and white combination, and the jet black. This is the 2020 model with the blue color. They have discontinued that. Bonneville is all about classic British build with high quality, elegant details. Triumph has done a really good job at that by keeping this motorcycle highly customizable. Now this is a Speedmaster, as I said, which gives you more practicality. You have a pillion seat in the back, when this whole setup with a few bolts can be removed and turned into a Bobber. So you get the option to ride it with somebody on the back, or if you just want to go all Bobber, you have the ability to take the rear setup off. On top of that, Triumph provides over 75 genuine accessories that can make this motorcycle highly customized for your personal style. All right, so without further ado, let's hit the road and see what this bike is all about.
Woo! First impressions. Oh, what a weird feeling. What a weird feeling. Okay, I am not used to riding motorcycles that are this low. I am 5'8", and as you can see, my feet are flat on the ground. Flat. And my knees are bent. So I mean, short riders, this is perfect for you. It is heavy. And I feel like with this style of handlebars, it's just very strange. I think it's going to take me a little bit of time to adapt to it. But I'm excited. The sound, oh, you gotta hear this. Okay, one thing that's a funny story. The first time I went out to start this, for 10 minutes I couldn't figure out how to start it. So Triumph, you turn the ignition on, you have to press the clutch for it to be able to start. I had no clue, and for 10 minutes I'm just like walking around like an idiot trying to figure it out, but you know, we did. All right, let's get the rear view mirrors set. Yeah, standing still, it is very difficult to move it around side to side. It is heavy as yeah, but I can already feel that it's going to be very comfortable. Oh man, did you hear that? I'm glad that Triumph does provide a lot of accessories, because the windshield will definitely have to be one if you are planning on riding this on the freeway for long periods of time, because I can feel the wind literally pushing me back. Alright, now we're gonna go find a spot. And test out the sound, do a little bit of walk around out in the sunlight, because you know, we did a little bit of walk around inside, but that doesn't do it justice. You need to see the motorcycle outdoors in its natural habitat. Start this machine, hear the sound. This has to be done with 2 hands. Just reminds me of those days when I was a kid sitting on my couch and pretending to ride a motorcycle, but this time it's real. It's real, guys. I'm in the 3rd gear with one hand, just cruising along on this beautiful day in Washington, Spokane, Pacific Northwest. It feels incredible. It's windy. The past few days have been very hot, and today it's kind of cooled down a little bit. It's really nice and windy, so it's a perfect day to ride. I can picture myself on how comfortable these seats are. I can picture myself going all the way to Seattle and just feeling great. Oh, this, oh yes, I did barely ran down and it touched the foot peg. The first time it scraped the foot peg. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. So I guess you can't lean it over too much unless you want to scrape the shit out of that foot peg. I feel like Steve McQueen, except blonde hair, blue eyes, and white skin. Talking about Bonneville, by the way, so one of these days I want to plan a trip to the Salt Flats, you know. It would be quite fantastic